Okay, let's try this again. I am going to do my favorite place, and I hope this is recording. If not, I'll do it again when I get home. So I'm doing it from your perspective, because this is supposed to be for you. And if I can keep my camera up there. All right. So what we're doing is I just stopped at the people who we're buying our home from, and are also our carrier for our owner-operator business. And so this would be you coming one of the many ways out to my house. So one of my things of favorite place is living in the country. And so I'm taking you on the country drive. This is, like I said, from their house, so it's kind of a shortcut, so I don't have to go back into town. And I drive out by the feedlot. If you don't know what a feedlot is, we do get the smell from it once in a while. You'll see dairies and stuff out in these cities that I live by. But we've got all these fields out here. I don't know if you can see them real good, but they grow corn in these two. They switch them out. It'll either be corn or grain. And right up here again on the left-hand side, I'm not sure if the camera will be vice versa when I show it, but it's on my left as I'm driving, and it is where they keep the animals, actually cows, that they are getting ready to, which is a bad way to say. I'm not going to say the way I was going to say it, because some of you are probably don't eat meat. But anyway, it's where the cows are raised for when they make the meat for grocery stores. And we have what did you call it? A place where you can get meat and stuff that's not at the grocery store, Hopkins. Butcher shop. I don't like to say butcher because it just makes me feel bad. And I haven't been able to eat as much meat, but I'm still eating meat, so nothing against it. I've just, for some reason, having harder and harder time eating it. So I'm trying to find healthy ways to be. And anyway, so that's what's on my left. I am now turning right, headed towards, as my phone falls over. Hold on. Okay. Again, we have the fields out here, and mostly what they grow in these two fields on both sides of me are corn. It is for that feedlot to feed the cows, and it's also for, I'm not sure what else they do with it. I don't think these two grow for selling at the food market. That one's further out. And they're different kinds of corn that they use for the cows versus the food market. Go figure. There's a lot of variety of corn out there, by the way. I learned all kinds of things. I love learning. So, and yeah, I'm just chattering as we're going on this drive. Again, this is for the video challenge I did for December. I'm behind. I'm trying to catch up. I did my favorite place at the house, and it didn't save. I did it through an app, so I'm going to try and do it through YouTube and see if that saves. I have a new phone, so I'm still learning things with it, and video will be one of them. And so I think I've got the camera mostly pointed towards the right side. And so this is our little country. Live out, I don't know, I'm about 15-20 minutes from town, depending on traffic when I go in, and animals and other people driving, tractors. A lot of times tractors slow me down when they do harvest and stuff. There'll be, different kinds of tractors on the back and stuff. I don't know what they all are. I always forget, but there's many of them. Sometimes they take up the whole road, and sometimes they don't. You even get people out here, and they shouldn't do it, riding their four-wheelers down the road. Like, hey, oh, sorry, didn't mean to rock the boat there. Anyway, So, yeah, people do that. They think because they're in the country they can get that, but they still don't do the education. I used to belong to Blue Ribbon Coalition. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's important that you educate adults, children, anybody on a four-wheeler, dirt bike, or whatever, the safety issues. I see them out here, kids riding them. There'll be 3, 4, 5 kids on it. And then they wonder why kids get hurt and they try to sue the company. Well, guess what? You should not be doing that. It's not safe. And wearing helmets. I know a lot of us never used to do that when we were younger and stuff, but it's an important factor, you know, to be safe. So we're almost to my road. Again, this video, I'll repeat again, my favorite space. You have went for a little country drive, because this all filters in. This is if you are coming out to my home, which is my favorite place. It's become, I used to be in a thing where I didn't want to be home, and now I don't want to leave home, so it's really, really my favorite place. So here's my driveway. I still got to take in my garbage can from Friday. I'm slacking. So let me grab my phone. Okay, I'm going to show you as we're driving up. That right there with the little cinder blocks poking up, that's my strawberry patch. Then we got lilac bushes, and all this was just dirt and weeds and stuff, and you'll see it in the summertime. But we planted all these trees, and that's probably what we've spent the most money on. We've got like mainly weeping trees, like weeping crabapple, weeping cherry, and I think we have another one, but I can't remember. This one right here, I'm hoping it lives. I think it died. It got a disease, but I'm not sure, or had one. We'll see if it pulls out of it. And then I had to have this one because it was unique. It is a weeping pussy willow. And so it gets the little cottony things on the ends of it, and it's really pretty when it's blooming. And then I'm just going to go up here a little ways and turn around so you can see. That's the shop, or my little work shed my hubby built. And then that is my little fire pit that he built. And eventually we'll get him a shop for his woodworking. Our other truck. And our other shed, that was here when we moved in, so he's patched it up and stuff. It still has a lot of work to make it better. And then our property goes out a little ways, not all the way out, just on the other side of that boat, which isn't even ours. Some of that is the people who own that we're buying the property from, and they'll get it moved eventually. We haven't needed them to do it because they're really good with us. And then the neighbors, these are the neighbors that used to have the goats out there, but he got really sick, and so they don't have goats anymore, so I kind of miss them. And we'll pull in here. Got our little bird feeders. Looks like they need filled again. And then my main rock, and then I got a boot out there. It used to have water go through it, and it because our water's so hard, it quit doing that. Okay, give me 1 second. We'll take you through the house. My dogs are gonna be over appreciative. Gotta turn my car off. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I'll take you, and then I'll come back out for the plant that my sister gave me. So. And then we got this little fire hydrant. My husband got it like Home Depot. We painted it, and the paint's chipping off, and so we'll have to redo it, sand it down, and we just put sand in it. And then he made me that plant holder. I was pulling my lemon tree outside and inside with it. It's just a dolly, and he put some wood on it. And so it's supposed to be a door knocker, but we put it right there. And then whole thing, my son gave me those for my birthday one year or Mother's Day. Can't remember which. Hi, boo-boos. Hi, honey. Just a minute. So we're walking in the house. Again, my favorite place. Give Mama just a minute, honey. So this is the living room. It's couch, chair. Again, don't mind the mess. I'm still working on moving things around and cleaning. Right there's going to be a quilt. This will be all black and white pictures, and then Randy's family crest and some of our trinkets. Just a minute, honey. And then movies. And we just moved that shelf. That shelf used to be right there. That's why it looks empty. So I moved it over there because all those movies were in Girl Scout cookie boxes, which are very sturdy. If you want them for like bookshelves or something, they work great. And then I put some books on the bottom. David Ramsey, Expert Secrets, and Funnel and stuff like that. Books I have back in the other room because I've been reading those. And so I got movies on there. And then my Happy Blue book and a couple of pots my husband's mother gave him the first year we were together, didn't have money, and then he gave them to me for Christmas. So I'll take you back this way first. Hi, honey. Favorite place. One of my favorite things that has hidden horses in it, son gave me. Randy's older brother drew those. Those are actually just copies of what he drew, but he did all those. My gifts that hubby gave me one year, and the shelf that he showed. This is the kitchen area. Don't mind the mess. I said I had that chair in here and a table. This was a lemon seed that I grew into a lemon tree. Hasn't bloomed yet, but it's still alive, so that's a plus. Laundry area and kitchen. My husband was getting me coffee cups, and I come home one day and he had my new pans up there, so I just leave them up there. And I like it, my shelves up at the top, except I need to get up there and dust them is the only thing. Those are just little cubbies up above the cupboards. Nice wooden cupboards. Fridge. Then I have this in the kitchen. Walk by it every day. You're never too little to dream big. Okay. This is my new mattress from Lowell. Oh, I forgot to tell my sister about that. I gotta tell her about it. And so I get to try that out. This is the bed that you've all seen that hubby made. The quilt I got for Christmas from my sister. And she actually gave us the comforter. And see that brown pillow up there? That's Boo's pillow. So I put it at the end of the bed when we go to bed, so he has a pillow because he's a spoiled dog. And then of course my headboard and my bedpost. This is the quilt thing that I was telling you I'm going to put out there in the other room. The Indian was my mom's, and it's one that me and Randy had given her. And so, because we do have Indian blood in our family, I think it's Cherokee if I recall, but her and my aunt always liked the Indian, so I bought her that one. Well, we bought her that one, and we bought her these two. I don't know if you can see them with that brightness. So those are going to go out in with Randy's grandma's quilts in the living room so he can enjoy them. And I don't know if any of you have ever had, this wasn't supposed to be the floor plan, but as you can see, I don't have a closet in here. And it was supposed to be, but ended up being the other floor plan where it's in the bathroom. This is the bathroom. My closet's in there. I thought, oh, that's not going to be good. But actually, it's a really good idea because you can get dressed in there right after you take your bath. And I'm still trying to figure out how to get all my jewelry hung up because I had a bunch give to me. I'll give you a hint if you have a lot of jewelry too, is I got these little things from a craft sale, yard sale thing. And I've got my earrings put in that. And then I had bought these at Walmart to start putting them in, to have the bigger ones. Before they just used to lay all there in a clump. And I still have some in there, like the pins. So, still working on that. And then my son gave me a jewelry box. But it just don't hold enough. Don't have enough drawers. Okay, so again, my favorite place in my home. I've taken you on the whole tour, except for the back rooms. This is actually a 3-bedroom. And so we have, we hung up a little coat thing, and it says, love has 4 paws. That's for Boo Boo. I got the coats hanging up. And then my Declaration of Independence, Congress of the United States, and Unanimous Declaration, States of America. My husband's not a direct descendant, but his great-great-great-great-great-grandfather's brother signed this, Thomas Stone. Let's see if we can find it right there. So that's why we have that. It's kind of cool. And then the bookshelf I moved out of what was my craft room. We're turning into the guest room, the bed that we had. So it's a mess in here. Had the bookshelf. I've still got to move all that stuff and move all this stuff. Turn that bed around, bring the mattress so I can put the new mattress on ours. That peacock you see, I actually made that for my mom. So when she passed away, I got that. I seen that one at a yard sale, had to have it. I got that picture when the kids were really young. Somebody was having a yard sale on I got that black and white, still have it with all my moves. This is one, my sister always gets us a little something. She knows I like horses and seen that for like 50 cents. So I put that together. And that's what I'm filling this room up with, is puzzles, because it's memories of being with my foster mom as a child, and then my real mom. That's what we did with her, was puzzles. And then I've got to show you because they make me chuckle. All these pictures were given to me here. These ones. But this is me. I'm going to turn this a little bit. At different avenues of my life. This was in Nevada. Winnemucca, Nevada. It's a waitress. It's an old driver's license. When I was going to ISU, and I wore contacts more back then. Another one at ISU. When I tried to go back later on in life. Then AMI, work card. And then, I know you're supposed to turn these in, driver's license, but I talked them into keeping them. I'm like, I got to see the changes in me. So they let me keep them. And then this one, when I was really young and my kids were young, I think they were about, I don't know, 11 and 12 there. We called it the good, bad, and ugly. We never did decide who was good, bad, or ugly. So fun. Okay, let's finish back to my office. Just a minute, boo-boo. I'll take you outside just a second. We have another bathroom. We had the master bath. And then we have this bathroom. And I just put my flowers that I had in here. And so that's the bathroom. Hi, how are you? Okay. And then my office, don't mind the mess. I've been busy with paperwork. Did a little bit of blog mastery today. Listened to the first one. Got to go back to it. Got all my trucking paperwork done. So that's paperwork for my budget to put in what we owe and sort. And then that's my pile I've been had in the slot for 3 months because I have 3 slots here. And so this is my next project, to put these in my spreadsheet, then to sort and file this, and then to work on my planners. I hope to get that all done today, but I don't know if I will because I have a hard time sitting in here for long periods. This is where I sit to do my jewelry when I'm selling it, and I need to work on that. And here's kind of the mess I've got going on in here because I haven't got everything sorted and put away. This is a picture I'm working on that I haven't finished yet. So that one's fun. I've got another one that I just got from my sister I'm going to work on. And then this is my little light area. I don't know what you want to call it. I just like it. And so it's a little bit of zen going on there for me. And that is my happy place. My safe place, my love it place, in my own little bubble in my home. And like I said, there were days when I was in abusive situations and stuff. I didn't want to be home. I was scared to be home. And now I don't want to leave home. So it's a nice feeling. Anyway, that's everything I had for this video. And so I guess you don't want to look at dishes for the end. So we will just sit here for a minute. Say hi, Boo. Boo Boo, you come say hi. There you go. And there's my dog.